ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.
Yo, what is going on, guys? So, all right, I'm throwing my best stuff at you in this video. So over the next week, you're gonna make more progress on building your six-pack abs, getting those abdominal muscles popping really fast, that shrink wrap effect. You're gonna make more progress over the next week in just 5 total minutes of training than I bet you made in the last 6 months. So I'm gonna reveal something that I don't think any other fitness YouTuber has revealed when it comes to abdominal training, and it is going to change the way that you train your abs forever. So I'm so excited, let's dive right into it.
Hey, make sure you subscribe because every single day we have a new video on shredding and aesthetics and sometimes just straight up entertainment. So subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube will blow up your inbox and let you know it is time to get shredded. And if you do that, we will send you a ferocious little baby lion straight to your house.
All right, guys, so think about this for a second. What are your abdominal muscles? And I get this question all the time in my Instagram DM, you know, how do I get abdominal muscles fast? Well, obviously, check the channel for a bunch of other fat loss advice because I'm gonna get you trolls commenting so much in the comments if I don't throw it out that you have to be at least 10 to 12% body fat to get those abs popping. Now, if you're like 10% body fat, what we're gonna do with this is gonna cause what I call the shrink wrap effect, where you have low body fat and it's like your ab muscles are just popping out, like that 3D crazy effect that you see like Ryan Reynolds had in Blade Trinity, Brad Pitt in Fight Club, the Hollywood look, the shrink wrap abdominal effect. Now, think about this. Your abs are a muscle group, guys. So what is the best way to actually build the muscle, create healthy micro tears, and have them rebuild bigger and stronger? Eccentric overload causes more micro tears than any other type of training. So what I mean by eccentric overload is taking 3 seconds on the eccentric portion, lowering the weight back. So you have like the contraction, which is a concentric. So think of yourself doing a stomach crunch. You're contracting up to do the stomach crunch, and then on the way back down is the eccentric portion. Now, overloading the eccentric portion of your abdominal training with weight is gonna be the fastest way to actually build the six-pack muscle. So I'm gonna walk you through 5 different abdominal exercises in the exact routine that I want you guys to do in 5 minutes per week. We're gonna have a beginner version, we're gonna have an advanced version to even speed things up that's going to involve pre-fatiguing and eccentric overload. So I want you to do 2 sets each of the following 5 exercises every single week. 10 reps for every single set. So the eccentric overload time under tension is what we're counting. So the beginner workout program, so if you've had less than 2 years of total training, less than 2 years of abdominal training, I want you guys to do this protocol every single week. So 10 reps, 30 seconds, 2 sets each, so it's gonna be 5 total minutes. So first exercise is going to be the rope crunches. So this is one of my favorite exercises, but most guys really speed up the eccentric overload portion of the rep. So pick a weight that's fairly heavy for you and just focus on really contracting and position your body in a way. I like to position my body a little farther away from it because if I'm too close, I feel it like almost in my chest. Sometimes if I'm like too close, I'll almost feel my hip flexors and I'm trying to engage my abs. So notice how I'm kind of standing a little bit farther away from it, and then really focus mind muscle connection, so important on the eccentric portion. So think about how you need to kind of like torque your body to feel it more in your abdominal muscles on the eccentric rep. So show you guys a few more reps here. So rope crunch is so great for just contracting all of the rectus abdominis muscle. Next up is something that I call cocoons. Now I got this actually from Greg Plitt's members site. Awesome member site with a bunch of ab exercises to go to. So cocoons are, as you see, you get a full extension, really stretch out the abdominal wall and then contract, and then as you come back up, eccentric, nice and slow. So count to, like in your head, count to 3 total seconds for the eccentric portion of every single rep. So 3 total seconds, 10 reps per set, that's 30 seconds time under tension. Pick a weight that you're somewhat comfortable with, but it's still, you should have a very deep burn if you do this right, because you're maximizing not only the eccentric overload, but you're maximizing time under tension, which is such an important factor when it comes to building the six-pack muscle. So cocoons, awesome exercise, 2 sets of those. Next up, alternate toe touches. Now this one is a little bit more challenging. Pick some dumbbells, hold them in your feet, and really, like, as you extend back, go nice and slow and controlled, 3 seconds on each side of the alternate toe touches. And you're gonna feel this shred your obliques. So on top of getting the abs really fast, you're gonna build the oblique muscles very fast as well. So alternate toe touches, awesome exercise. And then what else do we have? Stability ball crunch. So the stability ball crunch was actually rated one of the top 3 exercises to engage the abdominal muscles. So they actually had this test where they figured out what exercises engage the abs the most. Stability ball crunch was one of them. So what you're gonna do is grab some weight, you're gonna crunch up on the concentric portion of the rep, and then focus 3 total seconds. So make sure you crunch up as high as you can. Don't pick a weight that's too heavy where you kind of like engage your hip flexors and use other muscle groups to get the weight up. Just something between 10 and 15 pounds should be perfect for most of you. So crunch up, almost hold it for a second, and then back down for a count of 3 total seconds, and you guys are gonna feel a deep burn. So 2 sets, 10 reps each set, each week of that one. And then last but not least, we have weighted pillar holds. So you can have fun with this one. You can even have someone stand on your back to get the full effect. So just go 30 seconds on this one. If you can go longer, even better. Try starting off with like 1 weight plate on your back. You can try to go all the way up to 3 or 4. I think my best ever is I've got up to 3 plates on each side. So just focus once again. It's more of an isometric exercise, but you're gonna focus on, once again, mind muscle connection, 30 seconds time under tension. The advanced version of this, the only thing that's gonna change, you're still gonna do the exact same exercises, still gonna overload it the same way with eccentric overload. The only thing, the number one thing that's gonna change is I want you guys to pre-fatigue your abdominals. So you're gonna go into the resistance training exercise pre-fatigue. So I'm gonna show you guys this right now. Cut the screen, go to a few exercises that I really like to pre-fatigue. Bicycle crunches are awesome. You wanna pick an abdominal exercise that's going to engage every section of your abdominals. So bicycle crunches get everything popping. They get the obliques working as well. So that's one of my favorites. Just make sure you go slow and controlled. Check the channel for a few other tutorials on how to do the bicycle crunch, but make sure you don't rush the reps. X's and O's is another fantastic abdominal exercise, or even just doing body weight cocoons. So pre-fatiguing the abdominals before eccentric overload, if you guys have more than 2 years of training or you're a beginner and you just want to try something to really speed up your progress towards getting six-pack abs, getting that shrink wrap effect, that is going to help you guys out so much. So the combination, and this works with any muscle group, guys, like pre-fatigue with eccentric overload is going to work on anything, but I know you guys are not training your abdominal muscles like this. I know it's summertime. I know you guys want progress on your six-pack really fast. So try this out. Let me know in the comments below what you think. So it is beautiful up here. I'm still at the W in Miami, by the way. So it is absolutely beautiful out here. I wanted to show you guys an inspirational view to get six-pack abs. And yeah, we're right in Brickell, downtown area, right on the water. Got the Bank of America building right there. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and thank you guys so much. I'm gonna be starting traveling pretty soon, going to Colombia next week, so definitely gonna have some very interesting videos from there. So I will see you guys on the video tomorrow.
Troy, you ain't got no games. You ain't lift no weights.